Okay. Nobody asked, but here's my opinion. When I first heard, like on TikTok, I heard that people were like, oh, Doochi was shouting or yelling at her employees, her staff, her team, da 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 da. I was like, whoa, that's really fucked up. And first of all, I saw only the comments, and the comments were insane. Insane. People were saying shit like, oh, she's ungrateful, oh, she has lost touch, da 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 da. And I've been on this internet for a while. And if one thing I learned is, if people collectively want to bash someone like that, look closer first. So I was like, wait a damn minute. So I searched for the video. This is the video. And I was like, okay, she said fucking umbrella. She was loud. I wouldn't even call it yelling, because that entire place was loud. The clicking of the cameras, the people, the hectic, the chaos everywhere. She didn't cuss nobody out. She didn't insult nobody. And mind you, Doochi's career so far has been through the fucking roof. Yeah. From being like quite literally a small artist to now being on the public stage, on a global stage, is an insane adjustment. Puts you in the public eye literally overnight. That is not easy. It's not easy for anybody, okay? And you or me, we can't even imagine it. Let's be for real. Now, what even happened? Clearly, she was not properly prepared for the Met Gala. First of all, I fucking hate the Met Gala. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I hate the fact that this is happening, okay? At the very same time, while genocides are happening, multiple, silent genocides are happening, occupation is happening, neo-colonization is at an all-time high. 7 million people are displaced in the Congo. 1.5 million people are displaced in Palestine. Literally the entire land of Palestine was set to ashes. I hate the double standard of the media. But two things can be right at the same time. We can talk about the injustice in society, and we can also talk about other things that are going wrong in society at the very same time. One does not negate the other. That being said, the Met Gala is unfortunately one of the biggest occasions for stars like that, generally. For her to be there is insanely important for her career. Whatever we want to think, or however our opinions about the Met Gala is, that's facts, okay? Everything needs to be prepared for. It needs to be organized. The outfits, we all know that the reveal of the outfits happens on the red carpet. And if your fucking team of people that should be doing that for you, because that's why they are paid, that's why they are there, that's what their job is, don't do that. And because of that, you lose that one moment of revealing your clothes on the Met Gala, which again, looking at this in a global scale is kind of ridiculous, but you get the point. Then these people fucked up. Then your team fucked up. It is what it is. So sending her out there in a fucking, what was that, mobile changing room, I don't fucking know, with umbrellas on top, shows me nobody thought about that. Now, I don't know who did her outfit. I have no idea which brand she wore. I have no idea I don't know. But whatever brand, I'm assuming it was a big brand, maybe Chanel, maybe Dior, maybe, I don't know how the others are called. All these big brands. You can't tell me that they couldn't have done something like to cover her. Why was this not thought about from the brand? Why was this not thought about ahead of time? Now, all these are speculations and assumptions, which I don't give a shit about. Nobody should be getting a shit about. My point is, y'all are dragging this woman for the fact that she fits your narrative of an aggressive black woman, which means you're racist. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules. I don't judge other than your behavior. So if you feel comfortable enough to drag Doochi for her behavior, but you fail to realize that there were people that did not do their job, and then you call her a brat for that, you have lost touch of reality. If this was, I don't know, Nicole Kidman, or insert whatever other basic ass white actress or actress or musician or rapper or whatever, you would not be doing this. You would not be doing this. You would not be calling her those names. You would not be pushing her into these stereotypes. You would not be using those stereotypes to define her character. Because yes, I was guilty of that at first. I was like, damn, her behaving like this is really fucked up. But then I was like, wait a damn minute. How bad can it be? Like, what actually happened? Because y'all see one fucking video and judge an entire person's persona, character, being, even their genetics probably. And that also shows me, I don't think the people talking that, oh, she was yelling at her staff, I don't think y'all have ever been yelled at. Let me be honest with you. I don't think anybody has ever yelled at you properly and insulted you properly. Because if you did, then you would know that that was not yelling. That was a moment of extreme frustration, extreme high stress. And yes, we can now be like, oh, she's an adult. She's supposed to contain her emotions. Yeah, so should her staff have done the job. And they didn't do that either. Okay? At the end of the day, this, I don't know, 1.5 minutes clip should not be given the attention that it is getting. And it is getting the attention because Doochi is a dark-skinned black woman. That is the only reason why you're pushing this like that, because it fits your narrative of the aggressive black woman. That's that. There is nothing else here. There is nothing else here, because I know for a fact there have been fucking Jennifer Lopez, for example, is constantly rude to people all the time. And I mean, like, of recent times now, she's getting some kind of canceling, you know, she's getting some kind of outcalling for her disgusting character, okay? There have been situations of where you're excused the behaviors of white women, you should not be excusing. Quite literally, let me just give you one instance. When a couple of years back, Kim Kardashian came to, what was that? A very big occasion in Europe, I think in Vienna, and a German comedian next to her dropped the N-word twice, and this woman wrapped herself in silence. Didn't say shit. She didn't say shit. Mother of three black children. Did not say shit. Did any one of you hold her accountable? Did any one of you call out how disgusting her silence was and how the lack of protection she gives towards her children because she enabled a white man using racial slurs towards a group of people her kids belong to? No, you did not. No, you did not. I know these are two different things at the end of the day, but it all boils down to a celebrity displaying a public situation or being in a public situation and displaying a certain characteristics, and y'all criticizing them for that. And y'all are so loud to criticize Doochi and are so quiet when it comes to other people. Why is that? Because Doochi is a dark-skinned black woman. That's that. So maybe next time you put your white fragility back into your pocket and maybe you just look at that video from what it actually is. A team that did not do their job, a designer that did not do this job, and a star that for the first time is at the Met Gala, which is under an extreme amount of pressure, extreme amount of stress because the whole world is watching her every move. And y'all give absolutely zero grace to this woman because what? She's a star? Yeah, because y'all are so fond of holding black women to a standard y'all don't even hold yourselves as. Fuck it, you don't even hold your parents to the same standard y'all hold black women. You want black women to 24/7 perform perfectly, look perfectly. God forbid they don't do the way you want it to be done. Then you start calling her brats because y'all are racist. So